One down. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Here's George Springer.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And a foul ball. The Astros down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter is George Springer, 1 for 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. On the ground to third. Castellanos tosses to first. 2 away.
That's
1 down.
Up next,
George Springer digs
right
in now.
Number 4, George Springer.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
He's kept the Astros hitters off balance all afternoon.
Here's George Springer.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. And the batter is George Springer.
For Baltimore, the right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Yeah. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Number 4, George Springer.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Tigers leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles under this one. That's out number 2. One down. Here's George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a foul out of play. Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first. Out number 2. And the batter is George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
The 0-1. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Waves at the bender for the strike. One down. Here's George Springer. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This one smoked on its way out of here. About to get underway. Here's George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing. Okay, all set to go. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Ready to go now. And the batter is George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Ready to get underway. Here's George Springer to start it off. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hill takes it in for the out. 1 down. On the first pitch, here's George Springer. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Go. And the batter is George Springer.
Houston, the right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. All right, first pitch coming up. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
George Springer.
The 0-1. Just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That was pretty nasty. About to get started here. Here's George Springer.
Houston, the right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 up, 1 down. Ready to go here. And the batter is George Springer. Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. All right, just about ready for Ball. Here's George Springer to start it off.
George Springer.
The 0-1. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Just about to get underway. Here's George Springer. Swings through that one for strike two. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Struck him out looking. About to get started, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Go now, and the batter is George Springer. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Set for the last half of the seventh, and stepping in for the Astros, George Springer.
George Springer.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Right down to shoot, 1-2.
Ball.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, George Springer.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strike. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, George Springer. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, George Springer. That one fouled off.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to third, Rendon. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Good late bite on that.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, George Springer. Max Scherzer back to work. Out towards right center field. Wood settles under it. 1 up, 1 down. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, George Springer.
George Springer.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
To first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Scherzer gets the punch out. Now 1 away. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, George Springer. Max Scherzer goes to work. This one popped up. Garcia has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, George Springer.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
So the tying run at second. Can't glove it cleanly. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1. And no shot to get.
To find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's George Springer. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing. So the tying run at second. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Here's George Springer.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Strong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit on the ground to short. To second, there's Kiner-Falefa, and the inning is over. So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, George Springer.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
In the air to left center, Duran should have this one, and that is that. So 2 down, and the batter is George Springer. Runner on the move, and that one fouled off. Chases the fastball up the ladder. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Strong off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So two down. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. In the dirt. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second, there's kind of Falefa, and that is that. Here's George Springer.
Batter, number 4, designated hitter, George Springer.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Strong, the runner at first with two gone. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home, the relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And the batter is George Springer. He's already homered here in this one.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Got him. Out number 3. So two down. Now George Springer.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that one upstairs.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and missed. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. And on second, 2 down.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under this one. And that is that. So 2 down, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's George Springer. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air to left center. Rafaela has a beat on it. And that'll do it. So two down. George Springer now at the plate.
Hitter, George Springer.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Straw off of first with two away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. And the batter is George Springer.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Straw leads off first with two down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. One down at the plate. Paul O'Neill. He's 0 for 1.
O'Neill.
No question about this one. It's out of here. So runner at second, 2 down. Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees.
Outside, that's the ball.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Tap to first. Contreras. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. loaded up. Paul O'Neill getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That mispile. Live. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tap foul at the plate. And now it's 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. Now the left fielder, Paul O'Neill.
The left fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one hammered. That's back. Grabs it right up again. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Paul O'Neill will hit next. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Here's the left fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Paul O'Neill.
And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. There's a swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings through it. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Paul O'Neill.
That one lifted to left. Durant in and to his right. 2 down.
Up next for the O's, the left fielder, Paul.
So runner at second, 2 down. Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. O'Neill in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Story. Play made, that ends the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul O'Neill has grounded out a couple of times. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. In the air, left field, Durant on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So runner at second, 2 down. Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. In the air to left center. And that's the inning. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Paul O'Neill now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Durant under it. And that is that. One down.
Up next
Paul
for the
O'Neill
Yankees,
stepping in
the
now for the
lefty,
Yankees.
Paul.
Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes bottom of the eighth. Welcome inside the Kaiju Cave in Tokyo. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Houston going up against Tokyo. We got a couple of all-star teams
And
squaring
now,
off. First pitch coming your way next.
Tokyo Kaiju.
And on the mound in this one, Michael Lorenzen. Just about to get started. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
This one in the air, center field. Snyder takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting second, the
Now
shortstop,
Correa up to
Carlos
hit.
Correa.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third. The
One
designated
out,
hitter,
runner at
Yordan
second. Here's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, right side. Over to first. That's it out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing. He went. Strike one. Ground ball up the middle. Castro to first, and that's the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Lance McCullers Jr. Trey Turner at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Turner.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. And down on strikes, and that's the first out.
Second, the right fielder.
Now it's the right
19,
fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Gwynn.
Ball, that's low.
In the air, left field. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Number 99.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. In the air, left field, down the line, and foul as it bangs off the fence. That one at triple digits.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Stays alive. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And here is Joe Mack. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Second inning here, no score. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. That one way inside. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Victor Vodnik into the game.
Now pitching, Victor.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jeff Bagwell getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in. 1 out man at first. Willie Mays up to hit. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. There's a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. This is Willie Castro. Going away. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Now pitching.
Back now and on the mound, the closer, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little.
Got him swinging.
Now batting for the Astros, the left fielder.
Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
He was late there. Strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That's outside. And a count 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. Here's a 1-2. Sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Here's Carlos Correa. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swings through that.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 6.
Trey Turner now struck out swinging his first time. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Out towards right center field. And the inning is over.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Ryan Walker. Go ahead run on base, Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And a base hit on a line. Gwynn quickly throws it in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Substitution being made at first on a pinch run, Larry Walker. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Oh, 1 down. That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 1 out. A base hit in to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. First and second, 1 out. And the batter is George Springer. That one ripped but foul. Comes up empty. Runners at first and second with one gone here in extra innings. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Mack went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball.
And there's a ball. Got him swinging. Welcome back to the Kaiju Cave. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Billy Wagner.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it. In today's game, outs are valuable. So guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Struck him out looking. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Comes up empty.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Takes it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Machado trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. They're down to their final strike. Bagwell. And that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long. Live from the Kaiju Cave in Tokyo, Japan, MLB The Show brings you the Global Baseball League. It's Houston going up against Tokyo. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next.
Tokyo Kaiju.
Towing the slab in today's game, Shohei Ohtani. About to get started here, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Line drive. Snyder racing over to make the catch. One pitch and one out. Now Correa up to hit. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Yordan Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Late with the swing there. Breaking ball, and that got him. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball one there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run, you've got to.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. He's in there.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Runner on at third, one gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's George Springer. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Tatis comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Man at second. He's trying for third. Pitch is high. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball.
Jonathan Broxton into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Jeff Bagwell. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Squirts away a little bit. But no advance from the runners. Two on, two outs. Runner on the move. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at bat. Runner goes again. Swings and misses. We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the nod on the mound, Tatsuya Imai. Here's Trey Turner. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Tony Gwynn now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a big swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. At the plate, Manny Ramirez. Yeah. He swings and fouls one off. Got him. Strikes out the. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Roki Sasaki.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground to the left.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. 0-1. And Manny gets a piece. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one ripped, and a base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Yordan Alvarez to the plate.
Now pitching, Trevor Hoffman.
Air Yordan steps in to take his hats. And that one fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Welcome back to the Kaiju Cave. We head to the bottom of the second. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Machado.
And Manny gets a piece.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And now it's going to be Duke Snider. Foul ball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that's a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball low.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Got it. Third out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Ryan Walker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tatis, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. That's to third. Now he launches a throw over his head. Not stopping. He's going for three. The throw to third, and he's out trying for three. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. One out, runner at second. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That's out number 2.
Now pitching.
Victor Vodnik on to pitch here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Here's the catcher, Joe Matt. Walked his first time.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That's outside. Ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And gone. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
So 2 down. Jeff Bagwell will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And the 0-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
That was straight queso right there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Drilled out towards left center field. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 6-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks. And this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Machado. This one in the air, center field. Snyder should have this one, and that is that. Back here in Tokyo, stepping in, Hunter Goodman. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Nope, ball.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Turner now. Led off the game with a strikeout.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
This could end it. Just a slow ground ball this time. Oh, great grab on the dive. And he beats it. He's safe.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Turner runs. Pitches low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Got him! And that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
Greetings from El Diamante and welcome to the capital city of Peru. We've got Global Baseball League action on the show. It's the Astros going up against the Lemurs. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Mackenzie Gore. Just about ready to roll. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And this one is off and running.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 0-1. Now that's smacked to right center. And a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to
tag, and Bellinger is out. They picked him off. Here's Carlos Correa. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Giancarlo Stanton. He represents the go-ahead run. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And foul ball. That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up again. Back here at El Diamante. And on the mound today, Dontrell Willis. Leading off, Leo DeVries. Late swing fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging for the K. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ball. Down.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strike. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Keith Folk.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Springer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. See, I always get a kick out of the lemurs enclosure they have in center field.
Yeah, outside of the baseball team, those have to be the only lemurs in all of Lima.
Legend says those lemurs showed up while the stadium was being built, and they never left.
We've seen a few pop up from behind the batter's eye from time to time. You keep your eyes out.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And now here is Joe Mack. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it is gone. He hammers one out to right. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Now here is Jeff Bagwell. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. That one hammered but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Lima, here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast a game at a GBL.
Yeah, well, why is that?
Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also get to try some of the best food in the world along the way, so that's another bonus.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. The best part is the food is always different. We're never ordering the same thing in 2 different cities.
Yeah, except for coffee, and you know I need coffee no matter what continent I'm on.
You and me both, partner. Just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
The third baseman,
Troy Gloss digs in now.
to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you can send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window. Fans, don't forget to enter our Big Seat Upgrade Raffle. You and your entire party could win the chance to sit right behind home plate. You can't get any closer to the action than that, all courtesy of your friends at MLB The Show.
strike three.
Billy
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Billy Wagner.
Nope. Outside.
This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Cook the extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Correa at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And there's the strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
swing and a pop up. One away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Stanton in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Two on, one out. That's off the mark. It's a ball and two strikes.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well.
New pitcher on now, Raleigh Fingers.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Raleigh, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at-bat, finish this off.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. On the ground. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out. Back here in El Diamante. Last chance for the home team. Nick Kurtz.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Billy Wagner.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Cal Raleigh batting with one down takes a strike. On the ground to first. Bagwell takes it himself, and they're down to their last out. Berkman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. One strike away. Got him. And that wraps it up for this afternoon.